Hello again, and welcome to EnigmaWeb training video. We'll take you through a little bit of basics of the platform, simple to use. We'll add pipe networks in, look at correlations, and just use it in a simplistic form. But just following on from the readback video, the username and login that you use to upload your data with would be needed to be used the same for your username and password when you log on to Atrium. So the web URL that you will need is atriumiot.com/login. From here, you just input your details and it should log you straight in. Perfect. So you'll get a few product cards come up. EnigmaWeb is the one that we're looking for. So if we hit open, it will then load all of the groups of DMAs that you'll have listed within your EnigmaWeb product card, with all the different tests that you might have done, points of interest that you've looked at, all the data that you want, any groups that you've sent data to, they'll all be on here. So we're going to look at the bottom one, Falcon Court, the spinning. And when you do upload your data, you'll have the short description first. You'll have your name, date and time when it was uploaded, and then on your card, Falcon Court is the DMA that we've selected, and then the spinny is the short description that is the latest test that's come in. So again, this is just an example. So what we do is we select view, and we'll go in, and this is a purely test one. Got a few correlations come up already, but ignore that for the time being because I wanted to show you how to input your pipe work and go from there. If you want to make the map bigger, there's a little arrow here. If you click on that, it blows the map up for us. So we can zoom in. If you're using a tablet, use 2 fingers to zoom in and move around. But all we're going to do is we're going to be edit pipes to start with. So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to draw from pipe to pipe, from logger to logger. Here you can change your pipe material, so you can select what you want. You've got loads of multiple different ones on here. We'll just keep it as cast. You can set the diameter you want, and you can ask the pipes to follow the road if that's how the pipes follow on your map, on your plans. So what I'm going to do is add, and it'll follow from there. So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to draw it from here to logger 3, cast iron. Pipes are going to follow the road, and click add. So it follows the road round for you, nice and simple. Add. Perfect. Sometimes the loggers won't be attached, so they'll all be grey. So if I pick up and move the logger around, if I want to select move logger location, I can pick it up, I can drag it around. There we go. So now it's all gone blue and grey. You can do this with each one. So if your network is fully on there, you can see and you can move around. So all I'm going to do is attach it back to the pipework. So we've all got blue loggers. So that's indicating that they're on the pipe network. What we can also use is, instead of the logger serial numbers on the actual loggers, we can use a decibel reading instead. So this will give you an indication of potentially where your leak might be, or just an understanding what noises are around as well by decibel level. Once we're happy that they're all attached, move this one back over. If we hit correlate, your leak marker threshold, it's up to you how you want to do it. 50 to this end will be 50 to 100, but if you want to drop it, say from 40 and upwards, then you can do. And all we do is we ask it to correlate. So it's going to take all that data, all that information that we've had from the app, and it's going to upload it to, it's going to process that data, put it into some correlations for us. So here's all our correlations. So we've got correlations from OG3, OG4, from 1 to 6. It's done it in confidence order. So at the top here, you can order it by the loggers, or you can order it by the confidence rating as well. If you want to deselect loggers from this correlation report, you can use the yellow bars to take them out. So if I select OG2 and OG3 out, it will just give me the one correlation from 1 to 4. Same again, if I just take out 4 and 2, it'll leave me with the one that I want. So if we look at the highest confidence, in order to look at the correlation, you can click on it and it will show you where it's correlating. Or if you press information, it will pull up the detailed correlation for you. So because this just was a generic test event, it's central correlation just to show me that the loggers are working. It was just a bit of white noise in the case, just to see what's going on. You can move the marker around, and on here it will move the leak marker as well. Nice and simple. So if there was a leak over here and you wanted to move it, then you can do. You can save your leak marker and it will say that's where it is. You can show your individual epoch levels. So taken at different times between 2, 3 and 4 in the morning. Because this is all central correlation, it will all listen to the same thing. And we can also look at suppressing a region in case you've got a PRV in the area. You can suppress a second noise out, and then you can save your leak marker, hit go to peak, and it will move it, and then you can save it again. And then that correlation will be saved on the map. So if we close it, we could look at the next one, for example. Take suppress region off. So this correlation is from 1 to 4. So we can see our frequency details here, what the frequency it's listening for. You can minimize coherence, you can listen from the right frequency, you can deselect left, change what you want, leaves things in. You can take the auto filters off and you can select what you want and you can update and it will change it on the actual correlation for you too. Pipe model will give you everything underneath, listed as an example of what is there to be shown. So that's the pipe model that's on the map for you. You can drop that up. So underneath the correlation as well, you can see the distance, the total pipe length, but then also the leak marker as well, as well roughly whereabouts it is at the moment, and it will give you the distance from either one. Purely because it's a central correlation, it's pretty much in the middle for you guys. That is in itself the basics of EnigmaWeb. There are some extra updates coming in the not too different future. We will keep customers updated as to what's in the pipeline and when it's coming. But if you get any questions at all, please reach out to Avaro and we'll do our best to answer any questions. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.